What's up, guys? Welcome to the channel. I got my daughter here. I got House Buying Brian, man. I've been knowing this dude for 2 weeks. Funny. Feel like I've been knowing him forever. But anyway, we about to find out his story of how he became a successful part-time real estate investor.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
man, introduce yourself.
I think you're the clown, man. You're the funny one, man. Yeah, my name is Brian IREGBU, house buying Brian on IG, part-time real estate investor. I work like 50 hours a week, and I put about 6 hours a week in real estate investing. So do a little bit of wholesaling. We have some rental properties, and then I do a lot of creative stuff. I really kind of stick to the creative stuff, basically.
All right, we about to dive into that.
Yeah.
So
Everybody want to know about the creative stuff, man.
yeah. So how long you been investing?
Man, it's been right about 4 years now. Yeah.
That ain't bad.
Yeah. Playing around with it like the first couple years, you know what I mean? Just kind of, getting serious when I want to. Yeah, dipping and dabbing, and I got a real estate license and was playing with that for a little while. Then I let it go in active and just investing. So these last like 2 years, I kind of been getting kind of serious with it.
So how you like explain the realtor? How was that?
Man, I wasn't interested in it at all, man. It's like a job,
That's a hard job. Realtor.
Yeah, because I mean, you're getting paid off of commission, and so the price of the home or the price of the sale or purchase determines how much you make,
Yeah, usually what 3% or what 2.75 or
Yeah,
something.
so it's 6%, but
You got to split.
you split it, like okay, if you a listing agent and you get the buyer comes directly to you, you get the whole 6%. But most of the time,
That ain't gonna happen.
yeah, they're gonna want a professional representative, and they're gonna get an agent because a buyer's agent is free,
Correct.
So yeah, I wasn't interested, man, not at all.
You right?
I want to create my own spreads, man.
All right, man. Let's start from the beginning. How it all started? How you heard about real estate? Let's start just from the beginning.
Man, I wish I heard about it early as you. This interview should be about you, man, not me. But yeah, man, I was working. I had already started working like in oil gas field,
Hey,
and,
we both do the same thing, bro.
yeah. So I was, we do a lot of shift work. So at night, when all the other kind of like operators, they sleeping and stuff, I'm like on the computer, like, man, how to make more money? They good. They got their feet kicked up, like, man.
They comfortable with that.
Yeah, they like, man, 59, 60 years old. I'm gonna be.
It's not no bad money though, but
nah, it ain't. But ain't nothing wrong with it. But hey, to each his own, I think we all got different dreams and different standards. So
correct.
you feel me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so on those late nights, when they just talking about stuff that I wasn't interested in or sleeping, I'm looking up. Yeah, I'm like, man, how to make more money, and everything kept coming back to real estate, and how some things you look like it's phony, but man, I seen so many people that I was like, nah, they ain't lying. When somebody telling the truth or not.
You thought it was a scam.
Yeah, well, I didn't. That's why I got into it, man. You could just tell, Like some people were real scammy, but they had so many people that was legit that you was like, nah, that's real.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna try it,
So what is the first thing you tried doing?
Man, wholesaling, because I didn't have no money and my credit was like trash. Yeah, I didn't even know I could get that low.
How bad was it?
It was like a 508, bro. I almost seen the fours. I don't think I seen the fours, but it was close. I think I had like a 503 at one point. That's probably low as it got.
Damn. So you got it straight now?
Yeah, I'm like at a 733 last time I checked, bro. I mean, that ain't the 800 club, but
it's good enough though.
733, yeah, they'll talk to me now,
Yeah. They send you credit card applications and stuff.
Oh, bro, blowing my inbox, my mailbox up, So that feels a little bit, because that bad credit, you feel like trash. Oh, but it's crazy because I don't even use it. Yeah, I use it to buy a car. I need to use it to buy some rentals.
Yeah. You gotta have that good credit though.
Yeah, for sure.
So what's the next thing you did after? Well, how the wholesaling went? Let's talk about that.
Wholesaler, bro, man, look, everybody, look. So they make it seem so easy.
It's not.
It's not. And I'm gonna be honest. You know, some people, you know, like the fact that, you know, they say, man, I like how transparent you are, and they feel like, hey, you make it seem easy, but you also kind of put it out there that, hey, you gotta, if you do the work, you can do it. So, man, they make it seem easy, but they don't talk about the tough parts of wholesaling. I'll give you a few examples. Nobody ever talks about this.
Let's hear what people don't talk about, man. Let's hear it.
So what about, all right, so what about like when you get a deal under contract, things like that, and the buyer, you know, none of your buyers want the property, or the buyer wants to go behind your back and try to get to the seller and cut you out of the deal. Because if they go straight to the seller, they could get it for that much cheaper, right? Your assignment fee cheaper.
That's fair.
What about when the sellers, you know what I mean, the sellers, you sign an agreement with them and now they don't want to sell it to you because they think they could sell it for more, you know, things like that. Like, what do? You know, the great deals you get under contract or whatever, and then you take it to the title company, it's going to be a home run and it's clouded. So many liens on the property, you know?
Yeah. People not talking about that.
No, they ain't talking about that. And they're not talking about the fact that, like, man, you're not going to just do a few things and just like, leads just falling out the sky, you know?
Right.
It's competitive out there.
It's hard to find some leads, but
yeah, to find great deals. You don't think that these big players that been in the game 20 years, they 50 plus with millions. You don't think they out there with teams and networks trying to bring them deals too? So how many great deals are they out there? How many people just raising their hand like, I want to give you my house for half off? So you gotta
learn how to find them.
Exactly. You gotta just level up and just, you know. So people don't talk about that, man.
That's the hardest part of wholesaling.
What's that?
What you said.
Huh?
Like when you don't know when you first starting. First is fear, for sure.
Yeah.
You don't know what to say when you walk in the door.
Oh, bro. Especially, and I understand, because when I first started, like, the fact that, like, how are you gonna say, hey, I'll buy your house for, let's say, 120 cash, when you know you got $2,000 or $300 in your bank account, you know?
Right.
So wholesaling, like, those big numbers, you know, scare people, you know?
Hell yeah, they scare people.
Knowing that they ain't got the money, you know?
I tried to stay about 20, 30,000 when I started.
Huh?
I tried to stay low. But the big number's scary.
It is scary. You know, writing your name on a contract that you're the buyer and you're buying it for 75,000 cash, and you're like, wait up.
Feel like they can sue you at any time because you know you ain't got the money to buy it.
Exactly, yeah. So yeah, you be thinking about that stuff, lawsuits. What happened if, you know, like what's gonna happen? And, oh, I'll tell you another thing people don't talk about, bro.
What's that?
So yeah, if you got some really serious buyers that, you know, they'll see things sight unseen, and they're confident when someone is living in the property, and that's why they further want the house. But trying to wholesale a house when somebody lives in it, it's just awkward.
Yeah, you can't do that. Well, you can,
like,
who's this people coming in?
Yeah, it's like, wait up, I thought you was buying a house. Who are they? You know?
They can't all be contractors.
Yeah, they can't all be your partners. Like, yeah, so you really got to know what you're doing. You got to, you know?
You got to finesse it.
You got to finesse it, you know?
Those
are my perfect subject to deals. If I like subject twos, like when somebody's living in a property and it works out to where it's not enough equity to wholesale, you know?
Yeah. Well, since you're on subject twos, explain that to the people that don't know what it is.
Subject two, that's going to be where they deed the property over to you, so you become the owner. So you're now on the deed. If anybody looks up that property on the records, county records, it's you. You're on title. Okay?
So they get off too, or y'all both on it together?
No, they get off. They sell the property to you. They deed it over to you.
Keep the mortgage.
They just keep the loan in their name.
So what, they quitclaim deed it?
Nah, general warranty deed with subject to the existing mortgage.
Because I always been interested in it, but I don't know nobody that's actually doing it besides you.
I know, man. Let me see a property I done bought subject to. Like.
Let's look in these files, man.
Nah, that was cash.
Y'all heard what he said? This man.
That was cash. We bought a couple of flooded homes. I'm trying to see a subject to deal.
Look all them deal folders he got.
All right. This is subject to deal. So if you look on line 203 of a government HUD statement, all right, and 503 is existing loans taken subject to. So, man, if your title company knows what they're doing, which they should, you know, you're going through the title company, you're getting a title insurance and everything, you know.
Let me look at a HUD real quick.
Yeah, look at the HUD. Hey, so they know. So they know it's not imposters. Was really closing deals. Look on 503. Tell me what it says.
I need to find one. I got them all in a certain folder.
Look on 503.
So how you like it so far?
What's that?
Subject to.
Yeah, man, I like subject to, but I'm gonna tell you tell you something about subject twos. There's a lot more that goes into it than a regular deal.
We're gonna get on that later on my HUD.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
You don't know where's that?
I got them all over. I just don't.
I know you do. All these deals. You just bought 2 the other day, huh?
Yeah, I got those in my truck. They're still in the truck.
Okay. So
So yeah, explain what else they having to them, because I really don't know nothing about them. I researched it, but I don't know the details.
Right. So with the wholesale deal, all you have is a contract between you and the seller, correct?
And an assignment.
An assignment at closing. I usually use another document. It's optional. You don't need it because I don't let my cash buyer see my contract.
The original.
Yeah, original. I sign a different contract with them, but assignment is just. I mean, a wholesale deal is just two forms. The contract with the seller and assignment. Well, a subject to, man, some things you want to dot and cross. For instance, first of all, you want to get a power of attorney because now you're the owner of the property, but their name is on the loan. You ever tried to call on somebody else's loan?
Yeah.
What's gonna happen?
No, sir.
No, sir. Privacy. Yeah.
Let's hit them social security numbers.
Exactly. So they may say, hey, we need to get the owner on the phone to, give you access for right now. And they say, do you give us authority? But that's just for one day. So if you got the life of the loan, you need a power of attorney.
Correct.
Taxes and escrows acknowledgement. That's important because the loan is still in their name. What if there's escrow overages and checks? You don't want to go to them. They need to go to you.
Yeah. I didn't know about all that.
Yeah. Insurance, you gotta have the insurance right. Because technically when a property switches title, the current insurance is null and void. Because the insurer, they insure who's on, who's the owner or is on title,
Yeah.
So if the current insurance binder that's in place, if it's not matching up with who's on title, that's null and void. So that's kind of risky, something catastrophic happened and it's like, okay, it's not covered. So you want to make sure you switch up that policy,
Man, you about to be my subject to mentor, bro.
Man, it's some other stuff too, because you could do additionally insured, you could do an LLC method, where you using an LLC for anonymity.
Yeah.
And you naming the LLC directly after the name of the seller, but you own the LLC.
You do that?
Yeah.
You do an LLC for each property?
Yeah. For subject to. I used to not. I used to just all subject twos. I used to just put in my name. I don't do that anymore.
It's dangerous. No,
it's not dangerous. It's easier. And then let's say you wanted to flip one. You got a 90-day flip rule, FHA. Like it just helps,
Yeah.
So, all right. So O'Neill Parker, let's say I bought a property from you, right? Subject to. You deeded your property into my name, okay? We kept you on the loan, all right?
Right.
Usually we would just deed it to Brian or Rick, but I don't do it like that anymore. You know what I do? I create O'Neill Parker LLC, and I'll have you sell the LLC. So now I own a LLC called O'Neill Parker, but it's my LLC. It's my business. I just named my business O'Neill Parker LLC, and that's who owns that property.
Oh, that's clever.
Yeah, that's 10 levels up.
That's smart though.
Yeah, I had a mentor. He had paid tens of thousands of dollars with attorneys to get that method right there. But anyway, yeah, subject twos, man. You just want to cross your I's and dot your T's, you know, because it's a lot of moving parts, you know.
Yeah.
Another thing, how you paying this mortgage? I mean, you want to get all that login information if they're doing online banking, you know.
You gotta get on it too.
I mean, how you gonna make the payments? Well, you just
Now
how you gonna see everything unless the statements are coming to, because the statements are gonna be going to them.
So
how do you know everything that's going on with that loan you just took over? It's not your loan, it's their loan.
So you manage all that yourself, or you have like a VA or something?
I mean, it depends what I did to it. It depends if I bought a subject to and flipped it on a finance. No, I mean I have, you know, I made my profit, and whoever I owner financed it to, they're doing all of that. Yeah. And I just maybe every 2 months or every month I might just check, make sure everything is everything, you know.
Okay, so explain that what you're talking about. When you subject to and then flip it to owner finance.
All right, so like the first part, you know, you did the property over me, we kept the loan in your name, right?
Right.
So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and offer it owner finance, where I get a large down payment up front, and that's profit. Okay. And then I'll let whoever I'm owner financing it to, you know, make monthly payments.
Okay. Yeah.
Let's say O'Neal, you had a mortgage for $100,000.
Right.
That's what's left on it. You deeded it to me, right?
Right.
And then I sold it for $120. The $20,000 up front is profit.
In your pocket.
Huh? Yeah. And then the $100,000 loan, that's who our owner finance is paying off.
And you give them the same payment that the original mortgage had, or you? Man,
that's a great question. So it depends. Most of the time, man, I'm just super generous, and a lot of subject twos be like 3.5%, 4%. Most investors, if they owner finance something, it's gonna be 10% down, 10% interest, you know. So yeah, like, man, I got testimonials where people are owner financing too. Like, I got a great interest rate. There's no way they would have been able to owner finance a house and got 3.5% interest, because I got 3.5% interest on the loan. Well, I didn't take over the loan over the property that I got subject to. So I usually let them keep the same thing. But if the mortgage is so low and it's kind of like a steal of a deal, like it's so low, then we'll do something like a wrap.
What you think is a low mortgage?
Man,
like
if you got
$500,
if you got
like a $500, that's pretty low.
Well, I haven't really done subject twos on homes like on the low end like that. If I do a subject two, it's usually a nicer house, you know.
Okay.
So we talking about, like, say 3-bed, 2-bath, but pretty nice houses, you know, like just like in the 130s, like middle class.
Okay. Like a little nice family home. Exactly.
So I would say in our area, shoot, if your mortgage is under 950 or 980, like, that's pretty low.
Yeah.
Because most people paying about $1,200.
Right.
So
I was paying $955. My house was about $160. My first house I built.
What? Really? How much you put down?
$6,300. I had that good interest rate though. That's when interest rates were super low.
Okay. Yeah, that does affect your that payment, payments and interest. Yeah, nice. Principal and interest, huh?
That was a nice payment. This house payment sure ain't no 900. I guarantee.
But yeah, so if it's that low, you know what I mean, sometimes we'll do a wrap. So we'll profit on the front end and we'll profit monthly.
Okay. So what's a wrap for people that don't know?
It's the same thing as a subject to. I just personally like to just use the term wrap when we're making the difference between the note that we took over subject to and the payments that we're making for the owner finance buyer. That make sense?
You're making cash flow every month.
Yeah.
So basically, it turned into a rental.
Yeah, but no maintenance though.
Yeah.
So you got a big profit up front, monthly cash flow, and no headaches. Man. That's crazy, ain't it?
You can't beat that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You don't own no property.
Huh?
And you don't own the property.
And you don't own the property because you sold it technically.
Look
but
at this dude, man.
I mean, they have a you know, if they default on the mortgage though, guess what happens?
To go back on the original owner.
Yeah, but no. But yeah, if they default, you know, and that's all right, so that's the reason why we do it in the LLC. So we don't have to go through that foreclosure process in just 30 days. Because we don't want the homeowner, the original homeowner, to suffer. So if they default like 30 days, it goes back to us.
Yeah. And you could just catch the payments out, kick them out, and just do it all over again.
Exactly. Yeah.
And make another 20 grand.
Exactly. But we don't want to kick nobody out. We don't want nobody defaulting on the mortgage. But hey, you got to pay to stay, right?
Right.
If I stop paying for this roof over my head, they're going to have me and my wife out in the street.
They're going to take that.
Yeah, so I mean, it is what it is, you know. You stop paying your car note, guess what happens?
They come and get it.
Yeah, so it is what it is. That's why I tell my tenants, like for the regular rental properties, I'm like, look, I can't pay for my house and yours too.
You right about that.
I used to feel some type of way. Then I thought about like I can't pay my bills and yours.
Yeah, so tell us how you make. Oh, you told us already. How you making? This man making 6 figures on his part-time job.
Well, check this out. So, man, it sounds like it's tough, but we say it's not easy, but it ain't crazy,
either.
Huh?
It's not hard either, but it's
not. Because you got to think about 100,000. 100,000 when you got a job, yeah, you know what I mean. You better have a good job or work a lot of hours. But 100,000 in real estate, man, you count by 10s and 20s.
That's crumbs. Yeah.
Yeah, look, yeah, I'm not making nothing. I'm a peon in real estate, man. 100,000, come on now.
What is that, huh?
Yeah, for real, like
that's a lot to the average person, though.
Huh?
That's a lot to the average person, though.
Yeah, I'm embarrassed to talk about that regular real estate investors. I mean, full-time real estate investors. Yeah. But I do what I can, you know what I mean, for 50 hours a week and a wife and you know, I like to have fun. So you got to think about it, 100,000. If you got a whole year, if you just do 5 of those subject twos,
you at 100 already.
That's 100. If you do, let's say, 5 little wholesale deals, and you know, a few of those subject to flips, that's 100.
Yeah.
So it ain't like you got to be no madman doing like 50 deals. It's like.
So what's your goal with it? What's your goal with it? What's your goal with the subject to?
What's the goal with the subject to?
Yeah.
Man, I really don't have a goal with the subject to. The subject to is just another tool in the tool belt. You know what I mean? When other investors pass up a deal, you know, because they don't know what to do with it because it doesn't have enough equity.
That's perfect. Perfect subject to.
I'm perfect. I'm perfect. And sellers are like, you could do that? I'm like, yeah.
And that happened all the time.
Huh?
And that happened all the time.
Yeah, and it's great. It's almost like a fumble. You know what I mean? Somebody fumbled the ball and not pick up the little crumbs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it works. You know what I mean? Being that I work so much that could be my little niche to get in where other people, you know?
Yeah. All right.
So yeah, and I mean just the creative stuff. And like on rentals, you know, I don't want to have all the headaches for you know, with the landlord stuff. So a lot of times I do like rent to owns or lease options.
Rent to own, no maintenance.
No maintenance.
No maintenance.
Non-refundable down payment up front.
I'm about that. I'll do that.
So it increases your cash flow. So on a normal rental, what you get up front, probably $300 to $500 deposit, maybe $1,000.
Yeah. Whatever. Usually with the monthly rent there.
Yeah, or like first month, last month. Yeah. So on a rent to own or lease option, you about 5%. Yeah, 3,000, 5,000. If it's a nice, pretty house, shoot, people put 7, 10. Yeah.
I like it.
And if you sell it, if they end up 85% of the time, 90% of the time, they never exercise the option. Matter of fact, bro, do I got the book? Check this out.
Let's see.
This book right here talks about lease options a lot and how to really pull them off and how it really, you know, it's a good book.
Y'all go get that book.
It's a good book. It breaks down that like a lot. Yeah, it's worth it. Oh, I'll drop you another gem. Hey, it's an old book, but it's still relevant. You caught that?
Y'all screenshot it.
You better screenshot it. I'll get you another one.
Hey, bro, I got mine.
You got this, huh? This the Holy Grail.
It's the real estate Bible.
This is the real estate Bible.
Y'all need to grab that.
You know, I was with my license when I was licensed. I was with Keller Williams. You know,
tell me, is it the red book?
Huh?
Or tell me you're reading the red book.
Nah, bro. I got it though. Watch, check this out. Watch. Look, check this out.
Oh man.
Wait, look how crispy it is. Watch, look how crispy it is. Watch this.
Beat up.
Look.
Mine too.
Bro, you know how many times I read this?
It's dirty.
Not interested. Now I'll probably get licensed within a few months again. I'll probably go active again because there are some benefits to being licensed though, you know. But
a few.
Huh?
It's a few. It's gonna be pretty good when you get rentals though, because you can throw them on the MLS. Hey, this for rent, stuff like that. Get more, you know,
exposure. Yeah. Your flips, you could knock out that 3%.
You keep that 3%.
Keep that 3%.
And when you buy, if you buy on MLS,
yeah,
you can
set those auto reminders.
Yeah, they got benefits. So, since you got a day job, when you plan on quitting your day job, man? Let's talk about that.
Man, when I get 30 rentals like you,
hey,
how many rentals you got, bro?
12.
12?
12. It ain't nothing, bro.
Bro. You got me beat.
You got a couple? You especially got that one you bought for what? 9,000 that rent off what? 900?
Oh yeah, that I'll never give away that. We're keeping that. What I was gonna say, man, that's a good question. So, man, this is just me. And I might need to, you know, be a little more risk taking. But man, I want to get the passive. You know, before we got on live, you told me the same thing. You want to get your rental income to a certain amount.
Yeah. Got you.
You know, I haven't really built the system I need to just, you know what I mean, just always be like, you know, if I'm like, you know, consistently doing crazy numbers a month. So I want to base my departure on passive income, not active income.
Yeah.
Because until I get that pipeline where it's crazy and it's always consistent, you know.
Yeah, you can't really. Well, you can quit, but it's not gonna be.
Yeah, you can. But I don't want to make it. And my job is really not stressful at all. You know, it's really. You know, I mean, it's really kind of a good.
I know about.
I feel like a sin saying it a good job. I feel like a cop out.
I know about them operators. Y'all sleep more than y'all work.
Man, don't say that, bro. But yeah. So, because I'm gonna be honest, man, with the real estate investing, man, I might have a $20,000 a month, and then I might have a zero month.
Not
keep real. I ain't got it like that yet. You know what I mean? I might have a $30,000 a month, and then I might have a $5,000 a month.
Yeah.
Then I might have a $15,000 a month. Then I might have a $10,000 a month.
Yeah.
Like, that will stress me out if that's how it was coming in. So
me too.
The rental income right now, our rental income can pay for it can pay for our mortgage and car notes and really kind of like the, you know, bills and stuff. But I wanted to.
So basically, you're financially free, but you're not where you want to be.
I'll be financially stressed. Yeah. I mean, because we ain't just gonna be going out like we want to, going on these vacations. Like last year, my wife and I went to like on 6 vacations.
Hey man, that must be nice, bro.
It's real estate, but I can't do that if I left the job right now.
Yeah. I
don't think so. But so I think if the passive income got to about 10,000.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah. Oh, 10.
8,
that's
10,
I don't need 10.
You need 10.
I need 10. I need like 50,000, but to leave the job, I don't need 10. Probably like 8.
Yeah, that's what I'm at.
$8,000 a month mailbox money, not wholesale money, not flipping money.
Yeah.
$8,000 a month mailbox money. Yeah.
Why you got that passive income? You could be wholesaling all day. You could be rehabbing. You could subject to.
Exactly, man.
You really be making.
You got a foundation.
Yeah, that's my plans. When I quit, wholesaling about to be crazy.
Yeah. So you feel me, right?
Right.
My internet connection is unstable.
Yeah, that's a mindset too. I guess it's good now.
So what's going on, man? You want to go ahead and wrap this up, man? I appreciate you having me.
How can we find you, man, if they're looking for you? I know they could be looking for House Buying Brian.
Man, I am most active on Instagram. Instagram is my platform of choice. I'm addicted.
All right, Ollie, hold on.
So I post a lot of, little tips, secrets, little, kind of,
You need
strategies.
to follow his stories. He got
stories. Hey, I be giving it away in my stories.
Value.
So House Buying Brian. House HOUSE, Buying BUYNG. See.
And it's good. I'm gonna put in a link in the bio.
Hey, that's why I tell people, bro. You ain't gotta be that smart to make a lot of money in real estate. You ain't gotta know how to spell.
Hey, it happens. One last question: How
you spell buying?
BUYING.
Yeah, that sounds right. And
One last question. How did real estate change your life? And that's gonna be a wrap.
Man, honestly, it gave me the confidence to know that I really don't have to punch the clock. Know that, like, if I really wanted to, I have I've developed a skill set that now, I know it can feed me and my family, So just the fact of not feeling stuck, feeling empowered, the ability to make my own income.
You can give yourself a raise when you want.
Yeah, man. I dig it, man. I like it.
Yeah, man. Well, I appreciate your time.
It's a different feeling when money come in when you didn't trade an hour for it,
Yeah.
Or like a rent check come in, you like, wow, like every month, you like, how do I get 30 of these checks?
Yeah, especially when it's automatic, it just pops up in your account. You check that phone or you check the mailbox.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, man, nice catching up with you, man. I need to come to Lafayette pretty soon, for real.
I need to come back to Texas, man. I was in Houston. I need to come to your area.
Man, yeah, you went to that Flipology, right?
Yeah, man. Shout out to Ramon Tukes, the man. That Flipology was great. It was great.
Man, I need to get my networking game up, man.
You got to, bro.
Well, I'm gonna catch you later, man. I think the wife just walked in the door.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate your time. Y'all make sure y'all go follow Mr. House Buying Brian. And we'll catch y'all on the next video. Stay tuned, and I'll put all this information.
You too.
What? Oh, yeah. You got to follow his YouTube.
Yeah, I just said make sure.
At the bottom. All right. See you on the next
YouTube. I'm going to send you the link so you can post it.
All right.
All right.